evening and welcome to KMTV. I'm Josie Hannett, your top stories tonight. Guilty man convicted of homeless man's murder, slavery arrest in Canterbury, and where's the mousetrap? Nibbler spotted in pub. But first this evening, a man's been found guilty of murdering a homeless ex-soldier with a shotgun. Richard Donovan killed Philip Fox in a tent in Canterbury in August last year. The prosecution said 26-year-old Donovan simply wanted to kill someone and knew his victim wouldn't be missed because he was homeless. Donovan denied murder, but he'll be sentenced tomorrow. Police are investigating after a man was allegedly sexually assaulted at a park in Maidstone. A man in his 40s is said to have been attacked last night between 7 and 8:30. This Shepway Park by Cumberland Avenue has been cordoned off for most of today. Police would like to speak to a group of men they think were in the area at the time. An investigation into the death of 85-year-old Edna Thompson found she was left seriously dehydrated in a Maidstone hospital. The mum of 3 was rushed to hospital in September last year as it was thought she had a malignant glaucoma in her right eye. She was prescribed powerful drugs that her family said were making her dehydrated. Mrs Thompson was given them for 5 days, but usually they're not prescribed for more than 2. She died a week later from a kidney injury. The coroner ruled that a series of errors and missed opportunities led to her dying of thirst. Mrs Thompson's children say they hope the findings will help to save more lives.
At least it has proved that the hospital were at fault and that things needed to be put right. The best thing is that the hospital have said, or the trust have said, that everything is being put into place so that it won't happen to anybody else. So as long as they're good at their word, that will be good for us.
The boss of a Kent car wash company has been arrested as part of an investigation into modern slavery offences. Officers raided Avion Alezi's home in Harcourt Drive in Canterbury this morning, 8 months after a documentary uncovered poor working conditions. They searched a number of USA car washes he runs across the county. Police were concerned workers were being exploited. In the documentary by broadcaster Al Jazeera, one of the workers in Canterbury wore a hidden camera.
Punti sunt aici, în carvașul ăsta.
Tu să fii sclavă aici.
Unii punti sunt aici. Te tratați mai rău ca niște suji.
And finally, pest control teams had to be called after mice were seen scurrying across the floor of a Wetherspoons pub. Matthew Soper managed to film one of the mice on his phone. They were seen nibbling on food dropped on the floor in the Flying Boat pub in Dartford. A spokesperson for the chain apologised and management said the pests had been cleared out by lunchtime today. Well, that's it from us this evening. We'll be back again tomorrow with the latest stories from across Kent. In the meantime, though, don't forget you can always keep up to date by listening to KMFM or logging on to kentonline.co.uk. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Have a good evening. Good night.